Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Futbol Talks. All right. We are World Cup edition. So we're still in the World Cup. We are loving it. We just got done with the round of 16. So now we are in quarterfinals.
Just like that. It's quick.
It's time flying by.
Yeah.
Now, as y'all can see, there is a new member in this episode. So welcome, Leo, to the podcast.
Hello, everyone.
All right. So you're gonna hear the banter and or opinion from three different generations right here together in one show. Where else can you get that, huh? All right. So let's talk about the World Cup. So let's start with the surprising teams. What do you guys think of the exits of our teams?
I mean, it's crazy. I'll go ahead and start. So obviously, USA crashed out to Belgium in this last round, right? And there's a lot of controversy around that game. There's a lot of pressure on the US. And I mean, I wouldn't say Belgium surprised me, right? Because they have good players. You look at some of their players, all of them play across Europe. Even their bench is pretty good. They have a lot of guys who play in the Belgian league, who play for Club Rouge, which is a good Champions League team. They had a good run last season. So I'm not saying I'm surprised at the way that USA lost, but I mean, that was embarrassing. That was pretty embarrassing by the US, but that showing. So Junior, I know Ecuador went out a certain way, but
hey, one team at a time. One team at a time.
Sorry, I need to feel like USA is not alone here because that was pretty. I think that was probably the worst showing of a host. Yeah. I know Canada also lost to Morocco,
but they didn't lose that bad.
But yeah, I mean, they lost 3-0, but the way they lost wasn't as bad because Morocco basically were the worst team in that first half. Canada had a lot of good chances.
Right.
USA at no point during that game were they the better team.
Yeah, one thing I did kind of do research on was I needed to figure out the difference between the Senegal versus Belgium game with us versus Belgium.
Yeah.
And what it ultimately came down to was, I mean, just from watching the game, I feel like our defense started the game scared. Carly Lloyd made a statement on before we stepped out on the pitch, as soon as we started from the beginning, we didn't look confident. And to me, we didn't play confident. I mean, you can say it was our midfield, you can say it was our attack as well, but I truly think our defense, and obviously the goalie's mistake didn't help. We were giving him so much gap that Belgium was playing around us and putting through balls. It just looked like we were a mess, and we couldn't control the game. We couldn't come back from that. So it was a very bad performance. We said it before, that previous games USA were playing, easier teams. And so Belgium was a team that I would say I was trying to be a little more overconfident on for USA because we have been working hard. Like, we are better than previous years, but this just goes to show we're still not there. And the Senegal game, Senegal aren't amazing either, but they were able to hold Belgium at least a bit longer than us because they were more physical and they were more direct. And then their defense kind of just fell off.
Well, they had the talent to go with it. I mean, if watching the Senegal-Belgium game, Senegal looked like they were about to score the third goal, more than Belgium scoring and doing a comeback.
Right.
The way they were attacking and the opportunities they had, I was seeing Senegal getting a third goal. But, I mean, strategic-wise, Belgium played it well, And to your point, I think, against the USA, they were exposed.
Yeah.
I mean, they were very, very exposed. Yeah. What do you think, Leo? What do you think of the USA?
I mean, I feel like their defense just messed up a lot, especially the keeper and I think that defender Ream.
Tim Ream, the captain.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is his last World Cup. He suddenly made an announcement when they did an interview. He didn't say it for sure, but he was like, I'm up there in age.
Yeah, he's like 39.
4 years from now, kind of about saying he's not going to make it 4 years from now.
Well, I mean, that's just it just goes to show because Tim Ream plays in MLS now. He's like 38, 39, and he's still starting for the USA. does that say there's an issue with Pochettino and his selection, or is that an issue with the center backs that America's producing?
I don't think it's an issue with Poch.
I don't think so either.
I actually think it's good he brought an experienced player. Yeah. I think every team needs an experienced player. Right. Belgium has De Bruyne. Belgium has Lukaku. Yeah. Granted, it would depend on the position they play. Mm-hmm. Just so happens we have a center back. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it helps. It speaks more so to the talent.
Yeah, I think
he plays a very American style.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty good for Fulham. He was like a decent Prem level center back, but I just think it just goes to show that no other guys could step up and take the spot from him. Because we've seen other guys fill in, like McKenzie. He's tried to fill in there. Aronson, I think is his name. He plays for Atlanta United. Those guys have tried to step in and play, and then they've looked even worse. So I just people were blaming Tim Ream. It's fine, he had a horrible game, but I mean, there's no options. Like every other center back we have is worse than him.
The USA team is very young.
Yeah.
So that brings, that there's hope there, but the depth.
Yeah.
There's no depth. You look at the bench. Pulisic came out hurt. Mm-hmm. You bring in, the depth should be there. Now Pulisic, the whole team as a whole were exposed technically.
Can I just say something about Pulisic? So he came to Chelsea, right?
Iron Man. Wait, what is he called?
Captain America.
Captain America.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Sorry.
He came to Chelsea, and as an American, I wanted to support him. I'm not saying he was my favorite player, but I thought it was cool that an American was coming to Chelsea.
Right. That he kind of made that happen. That was the breakthrough of us merging with Europe a little bit more. I mean, it's happened.
Yeah.
He was a well-known player.
Exactly, and him going to a Champions League team, and then him even winning the Champions League. But the thing is, he's always been so injury prone. He's always been the guy who almost could be a really good player. I don't think he's ever been world class. I think he's always been a decent player. And then it just goes to show again, he should step up in this game. He just didn't. And then he gets hurt in a really stupid way where he kicks the ground. That epitomizes Pulisic's career, in my opinion. He's never really been able to step up because, a good game from him could have changed the game easily, but he just didn't. So
one thing I must say real quick about Belgium is, man, as they go along, they are a team. They like to show up late in the game. They have late game resilience. That's where they thrive. They thrive when they're losing. It seems
saw that. De Bruyne was bench, Lukaku was bench, Doku was bench.
Yeah,
that was interesting. Did they even need them? Not really.
No.
De Bruyne's been hit or miss this term, and he's just getting older. But this coach, Garcia, Roberto Martinez used to be the coach of the Belgium national team, and he obviously went to Portugal. And it's just funny because Garcia comes in, and now he's benching De Bruyne in big games, whereas Martinez is starting Ronaldo in big games.
Right.
So it just goes to show that sometimes a coach that can set okay, you're not fit enough to start games anymore. That can make all the difference because now Belgium looked really good against US.
But he's still there to mentor the team.
Of course,
to kind of guide the young.
Right, and it's a healthy relationship.
Right, right.
I'm not going to play as much, but I'm going to use my experience to help the team.
Which is how it should be. Everyone right now, people are debating Portugal lost because of Ronaldo, because he had chances in this past game against Spain. He had chances. He just could not finish. And they're why would you keep playing someone who can't, not just this past game, but previous games could not score, and you have to win. So, I just think it begs to question, why didn't he come out? But also it's his last I think it is his last World Cup. I know he made a statement on that too. Yeah. So I wonder if that has to do with it. I don't know. But I applaud coaches who realize, time's up for this player. Let's get some fresh legs in. Maybe Valencia, Ecuador.
Hey, listen, we're talking about the USA. All right, Leo, let's hear your perspective on, do you think there is a good future coming for the USA in the next World Cup, after this showcase and how they perform? They still did pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though they play average teams. There's since being the host and bringing all these other influence from other countries to kind of bring and beef up the soccer, the football, what we call it, football talks, or bring up and try to inject some of the energy and some of the culture into America. I think is a great thing. I think it's going to just get better. Hopefully, not where it's just financially where people that can barely make it, can barely put their kids into clubs, can afford it. Hopefully, because right now it's a monopoly. But anyway, going back to it. So USA out. Ecuador, since you guys brought up about Ecuador, let's talk about Ecuador. I know that happened like 2-3, it's almost like 3 years ago for me, okay?
Yeah, it does feel really distant.
I want to forget about it.
Yeah.
Ecuador's performance was horrendous. We heard about the cartel threatening us. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, no, I heard about, I saw Ecuador. It was horrible. We did not play the way we played Germany. We couldn't attack. Mexico, what a performance. I mean, they brought it. They wanted it. Even against England, it was nice to see Mexico not shy down, not just put a low block and wait for. No, they took it to their 18 and they fought for it. They were threatening. They were attacking. They were not scared to do it. And they put a performance against England as well. But Ecuador, we just got dominated. We got outplayed. And, we deserve to go home. I thought we were going to go home before. I thought we weren't going to even get out of the group stage. So, but, it was. The attacking is not there. That's one thing they need to work on. The coach, he was gone. He's gone. So,
thank God.
We'll see what happens. Valencia, again, another one of like a Ronaldo kind of sort of thing. Valencia's old. Dude, I know you love this sport. I know you want to, but hey, let's bring somebody else. If you're not producing, you didn't score. He didn't score one goal. As a forward, not even one. Ecuador locked on scoring. I mean, seriously? So that right there is obvious to every fan out there. It just makes it's common sense. Can't score, you're not going to win games.
Yeah, there's a couple of teams that are needing a clinical striker. Like, for instance, the USA. They need a better striker. And even Portugal. Ronaldo, he's getting old, and his
yeah, and yeah. So when does the coach realize that? Like to your point, Mar, what you said. Hey, let's have you in the work as a part of the team, but let's get him out. So that's with Ecuador. So moving on to the next team.
Well, I actually do. We can kind of talk about Mexico, England, if you want, real quick.
Yes, please. That was a nice game.
That was a good game. That was out of all the games. I enjoyed it.
Sorry.
I'm like, dang. Out of all. I know. You Mexican now?
Orale, vato!
Out of all the games, I felt like that was one of the more entertaining games. First off, when I started watching it, I was like, England, Saka, Rice. Who was the other player I said? I was like, they look tired. I'm like, this is not good.
Gordon. You said Gordon.
Gordon.
Yeah.
I'm like, they need rest. It just isn't looking good.
A lot of the Arsenal players you mentioned.
Yeah, to me, because they do. No matter what, even if they're winning these games, they still look exhausted. Yeah. They're messing up simple things. Like, I noticed Rice was defending, but he wasn't defending as much as he would. Like, just, it didn't look great. But I know they were keeping possession. You could tell they were trying to just move the ball a lot, and that was the typical English way. But Mexico, like you said, Junior, I was really impressed. Even in the beginning, before the red card and stuff, they really tried. Like, the little opportunities they had, they almost freaking scored.
I know.
Jimenez with those freaking headers.
Oh, dude, that header that he dove for, that keep Pickford, man.
Pickford had some great saves. But sure enough, England pulled through, which props to them. I think the biggest factor in that was the fact that Kane was marked out of the game, which helped Bellingham kind of push forward. I think they kind of been doing that, but this game, it really showed how effective that is. He's almost like a second striker.
Yeah.
But I think it was a strategy to have Kane pull those players more so now than before.
Well, because they weren't able to score when he wasn't. Like in the beginning, they weren't able.
If you watch the play, Kane literally pulls the defense out and Bellingham just run from behind and just finish it.
Yeah.
Yes, he would just It was. I mean, the reason that I'm happy about Bellingham because I have it on my fantasy. Mario does too, so he did good for us. Yeah. And not many in our league have him. So he gave us some good points.
Yeah. And going back to Bellingham, we've all watched him over the years at Real Madrid, at Dortmund, and stuff. And he's always been a good player, but I definitely think that was probably one of his best games I've ever seen him play. It was a showcase like how athletic he is, and yeah, like to your point, like Kane was pulling them, and they had to. Montez, who I thought has had a good World Cup, one of the best, actually probably one of the best center backs in the World Cup so far. He did a good job marking Kane out, and then their midfielders weren't tracking the Bellingham run.
Right.
And then I thought once Montez got hurt, came out the second half. They put Alvarez in, Edson Alvarez, and that's kind of when the game kind of opened up for England a bit more.
Montez, he's freaking tall.
Huge.
For a Mexican, he's tall. We were
and props to England. I mean, they were with 10 men. The red card that they had.
Which was a red card. Yeah, it was a nasty challenge.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa heads up.
Yeah, that was a red card. No, yeah. So that was interesting. Then let's talk about the most shocking one. Norway.
Oh, yeah. This is
Norway versus Brazil. Let's go, Norway. Wow.
Somewhere João Pedro is watching that game smiling.
Oh,
I know he is.
Yeah. You know what? I did think about all that. I'm like, dude, this Brazilian team didn't show any magic for me.
Yeah.
Like the previous Brazilian teams with Ronaldinho. We're back where Neymar was good. Now Neymar is just gotta know when to hang it up. That's one of the old ones that.
But at least he didn't play. At least he literally just got brought on for a PK, and that was it.
He started a couple fights.
Yeah. Not impressed. I know Brazil. The Brazilians are mad because they expect way more. The expectation is really high. In earlier episodes, I think we said that, Carlo Ancelotti probably had the most pressure on him. Well, sucks to suck. To me, same thing. Gabriel looked tired. Some of the players seemed exhausted. Props to freaking Norway. Props to Holland, of course. Freaking being a beast and shooting it. I mean, you just give him a little bit of space.
Well, he was playing against his dog, He was walking his dog.
Gabriel.
So he knew he was going to score. I mean, Brazil had a lot of chances to bury the game.
Yeah.
They did. They brought in Endrick in the second half.
Bruno,
of course,
could have helped tie the game.
Missed the PK, which, I'm 50-50. They say, Vinicius is like down the pecking order of best PK takers in the squad. But I mean, the guy's been scoring all their goals, basically. He's in a good moment. You might as well just let him take the PK. So I was a little disappointed in Vinicius for that.
Basically because he had him in a fantasy.
Well, that too. But I mean, like, if Brazil wants to be you need your star players to step up. No offense, Bruno's a good midfielder. I do think he's good in the right system. But he doesn't inspire confidence in me if he's stepping up to take my PK.
Right.
And he's like a 20-year-old guy now. He's been at Newcastle. He's been at Lyon. He's not like a superstar in my opinion. So Brazil need those superstars to step up, and Vinny didn't, which is kind of lame.
Yeah, on Holland's second goal, they gave him all the time in the world to just shoot. Right. If they actually pressed him, I don't think he would have.
We were debating that today, and they were saying that you couldn't step to him, but I mean, the thing is there was like a line of 3 defenders right in front of him, and they all just watch him. Danilo, Gabriel, they
thought they could just create a wall.
Nope.
Yeah. He went under the wall.
Yeah.
It just looked so easy for him. He just bottom.
That's what I mean. It was like, I guess he technically did have more space, but he's a striker. He just shot it, placed it perfectly. It had enough power, but it wasn't super powerful. Just what needed to be done. So
this Norway team's giving me the vibes that they're just here for a good time, but they're competing, but they're there's no pressure on them almost. They're just here and they're enjoying the tournament. Yeah. A lot of these teams are playing with a lot of pressure, like Germany, for instance. I watched them play. You could tell that it's just very tense and they play.
Well, because they come with high.
Right.
Everybody's expecting.
Exactly.
They have high expectations for these
Exactly.
teams.
Brazil,
just like Brazil, just like Argentina.
England.
Norway. Nobody expected Norway to go this far.
Exactly.
Morocco. I mean, everybody thought that they were just last World Cup wonder.
Right.
Yeah.
They never thought they were gonna make it this far right now.
Mm-hmm. And USA even to an extent too. Like a lot of the pressure was on them in that Belgium game, and they
because they're the host as well. So
yeah, they crumbled bad.
This is also Brazil's 6th time out the World Cup without winning one. I think this is a world record.
Yeah, it's the most they've gone without reaching the quarterfinals.
Yes.
Which shame.
Well, yeah, it is. Well, at least they broke something. So that was very that was an interesting game. So let's talk about Argentina's versus Egypt game.
Whoa. Cabo Verde.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back a little bit more.
We don't have to go too far on it, but
let's go back to the beginning of time.
Wow. Did anyone expect that? Because I sure didn't.
Listen, I loved it.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
I wanted
good.
freaking Argentina to lose to them.
Yeah.
It almost happened. That guy's goal. I don't know how to say his name, but
what a shot!
What a freaking shot! It was so good. That was such a good game.
That should have gone to PKs.
Oh, I know. And they would have lost to PKs. Fair enough. They should have gone to PKs. It should have gone. I thought it was. And speaking of PKs in Argentina, Messi and PKs in Argentina, not good.
Yeah, he's missed twice, right? This World Cup?
He's missed 4 PKs. He's taken 8 PKs and he missed 4 of them.
I think before the World Cup, he was missing some too.
Yep.
No.
But yeah.
So yeah, and shout out the keeper for Cabo Verde.
So is this World Cup rigged? Is it rigged for Argentina? What do we think? Drop in the comments what you think. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I saw I think it was Argentina's last goal. I think Enzo slapped the guy in the face.
It was McAllister, yeah.
Yeah, or McAllister. And then they scored.
He's a dirty Liverpool player.
And then Egypt was complaining to the ref, go check VAR, but the ref was like, no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for what I understand, VAR is always checking, right?
They always check every play.
They're always checking.
That's what they say.
So
you can trust FIFA.
I'm thinking, Joker's go like this, right?
Yeah.
I think VAR go like this.
I mean, listen, I can see it because they want maximum viewership, and whether Argentina wins or they win fairly or they win controversially, that's going to bring viewership.
Yeah.
People are going to watch the game. People are going to watch the highlights. So I get why people say it could be rigged. Now, going to Egypt, they choked that 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
Big time. So the fact that Argentina even got a chance to score that third goal.
A third goal, which unimpressive. Enzo Fernandez, are you kidding me? To me, it was unimpressive. It was it almost felt like Egypt, as soon as Argentina came back, their confidence diminished. That last goal, no one was on them. The defense, everyone was in the back in the box, but not really organized. It was like they were scrambling. I don't think they expected that to happen. No one did.
Well, because Egypt was still attacking. Egypt they were attacking like this, like it was 0-0. Mm-hmm. They were not attacked. They were not playing like a team that had the lead and wanted to keep the lead.
Well, sorry.
They were playing like, hey, we still got to score to win this game. Or they're the ones that were losing 1-0 or 2-0. So to me, the coach should have done something and changed the tactics of the game. They should have been more like, hey, let's preserve this lead. Let's play smart and not literally park the bus, but let's maintain more possession and stop being so direct and try to go for another goal.
Yeah.
That's where they were not smart about it. Mm-hmm. They did not do that strategy. Yeah. Instead, they said, let's go hand in hand. Let's bring it up. And Argentina took him on. I mean.
Yeah, I'm not too impressed with Argentina's defense. After seeing Egypt, I know they're very quick and direct, but seeing how they were able to go through them so easily, like just in general, I don't really rate their defense like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's their attack. It's obviously their midfield that gets them through. It's messy.
It's messy. It's messy.
You know, the coach is known. I read something that like the coach is known literally to shape the team's like geometry, like changing formations so that it helps Messi. So like if he notices he's getting marked out of a game, he'll change it so that he's getting pulled. People are pulling so that Messi's open.
Well, the problem too is obviously he's walking everywhere he goes. So as the game's like moving around him, he's able to just find that space and people aren't picking him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think their midfield is good on the ball, but I think Argentina's weakness right now is transitions.
Yeah.
And I think that's killing them because as a Chelsea fan, I've watched Enzo Fernandez past 3 seasons, and he's always been really slow on transitions. McAllister, he's been pretty good for Argentina.
Liverpool, no.
But he's also not great on transitions. We've seen that for Liverpool this past season. And you have DePaul, who's getting older. So I think a way to beat this Argentina team is to quick transitions like Egypt did. So it's going to be interesting the next game because the team they're playing, I wouldn't say they're known for like their quick transitions.
They're not.
So
no hate. Listen, we're all Messi fans here. No hate to Messi. Like he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I mean, his goals, amazing.
Especially the one this game.
Yes, the second one. It sucks. I guess you could argue Hakimi for Morocco, Holland for Norway. It just sucks that it's like, we don't really want the final to be France and Argentina again.
Well, I'm sorry. It's going to be France.
It's going to be...
Well, I don't know whether Argentina is going to be it or not.
I think it will be.
But I'm going to tell you right now, if you take Messi out of Argentina,
that's it.
That's it. They're done. He, like you guys mentioned, he scored 8 goals thus far. Those are the 8 goals that has put Argentina where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and he does everything. Messi is Argentina.
Literally.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, in the part that it is so hard to mark him, it is so hard to keep track because he walks. And that's all strategy. That's his strategy. Because you don't really pay attention. You get distracted because he's just walking around. All of a sudden, he just takes off.
When I do that, it's bad. When I walk around,
I know. I think about that too.
I can't walk around. I get yelled at.
You look lazy and you're not healthy and you lose the ball. But when he freaking does it, he makes a miracle happen.
Right? Come on.
I don't know. The dude, it's the growth hormone. I swear, it's the growth hormone he had when he was younger that's made him a beast. They put something in there and we just don't know.
Yeah.
So
give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, I'm too old.
All right. Let's I do want to touch on one more. Sorry, we're gonna talk about a few more teams, but I do want to touch on France because we brought it up real quick.
Oh.
So they beat Paraguay 1-0. Which, you know, I thought it was interesting because USA, they blitzed Paraguay that first game and then they made it to the same exact round as each other at the end. And they put up a fight. It wasn't a fight with the ball, but, you know, they fought France in another sense.
But they expose France in a way that I think Morocco is going to utilize.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they kept France to 0-0 until like a penalty. Yeah, 70, yeah. So
I don't think that game was interesting.
It was the strategy that Paraguay implemented what made it interesting. Because believe it or not, yes, the score doesn't show it, but I mean, they fought, they aggravated the crap out of Mbappe, out of Olise, and what's his... they couldn't do. They tried. They had shots at opportunity. It was all France, but Paraguay still put out there. And who would have expected that a team like that? I thought it was going to be a blowout.
Same. Oh, yeah. I think everybody did. Everybody did.
So, but I think Morocco is a much better team by all means. But I think they're going to take something from that, and apply it. So, yeah. What do you think of? Well, are we going to let's go into predictions?
Sure.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's go. So, what do we got on
the first game is France versus Morocco.
Ooh.
I'll say.
Okay, so let's go a little bit different this time around. Okay, we're gonna say who's gonna win, clean sheet or not, and we're also gonna say whether it goes extra time or penalties.
This is so hard.
A lot of factors. Okay.
Yeah.
I will say we've been pretty on par with a lot of our predictions.
Listen,
we have been pretty
You
on
can
par.
watch it on other episodes. Let's go. All right.
We have
France versus Morocco. I'm going to say I would love Morocco to win.
Me too.
I would love it.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
So, but
Me too.
realistically, and how France is playing, the
Me
attacking
too.
power have is just Morocco's defense is so good. Okay, so I'm going to say France win, but it's going to be a barely win. And I think you're probably, it's going to end in regular time.
Okay. Leo?
I think France is gonna win. No clean sheet, and
Yeah, no clean sheet.
probably no extra time.
Okay.
Okay. I really want Morocco. I almost want to be like different and go Morocco, but I'll go France to PKs.
Oh, wow. Wow, that close, huh?
You know what? I have a feeling probably PK.
Morocco, I told you guys this last time, Morocco are one of the hardest teams to beat in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
If a team's going to beat them, it's going to be because they earned the victory. That being said, I think France are going to win. I think France are just...
The only thing
They're too good.
is just the attacking. The defense is not that great.
Wait, hold on. France win in regular time? Okay.
I'm going to say clean sheet by France.
I'm going no clean sheet, obviously.
Okay. All right. So next game, Spain versus Belgium. Will Belgium's luck run out? Would they be able to resist Spain?
Well, Spain, not impressed. I'm not impressed still. I thought that feeling was going to go away, but that Spain-Portugal game, boring. Spain is barely able to score. I will say Ferran Torres, his assist to Moreno was good. I love a solid through ball like that. It was perfect. It was like perfect. I love it. But outside of that, I'm just not impressed. This game, I think Spain's going to struggle. And the only reason saying is I don't trust Belgium like that, but they, again, I said it earlier, they show resilience. So whether they're losing or later in the game, they might be able, they could really dig deep and beat them.
Okay. So
Come back to me.
All that for that?
I'm just saying what I've noticed.
Okay.
What do you think, Leo?
I want Spain to win because if Spain wins and France wins, they go against each other again, like they did. Was it in the Euros?
Yes.
Where Spain won 5-4.
Oh, that was the Nations League. But yeah.
I want to see if that game is like it was before, where it was 5-4. I think it was. And I don't know if it will because Spain have been playing as well.
Right.
So, I just feel like Spain does have it in the bag.
So you think Spain win?
I think Spain win, no clean sheet, and extra time.
Extra time. PKs?
No.
No PKs in extra time. Oh, wow. Okay. So Spain and Belgium is a very high possession style versus Belgium transition style kind of play. So the midfield, prepare for battle. So that's going to be interesting. How will Belgium be able to stop Spain from passing that much and try to hold on to the ball a little bit more? So right now, I think Belgium's going to run out of luck. The plan that they have coming back at the last minute is not going to work. Belgium is going to be done. Spain's going to win. And as a matter of fact, Spain knows how Belgium plays. So I'm going to say clean sheet. Spain win regular time.
Wow. Ari?
I'll go Spain win. I think it's either one of two things. It's either going to be like a 1-0 win, but I'm kind of leaning more towards like a 3-2. Like,
Wow.
they're going to have to step it up. I don't think Belgium's going to make it easy for them. The only thing that I see for Spain is the defense. Their defense is very solid. Belgium have shown that they can be scored on. So
that's why, to me, Belgium is going to have a hard time scoring.
yeah, so that's kind of where I'm like, okay, I'll give it to Spain a little bit more, and I think this will be in regular time.
Yeah, I think this will be one of the upsets, and I think Belgium are going to beat Spain.
I'm okay with that because I kind of want to go that way.
I think Tillemans, I gave him a lot of crap during the Prem season. He's kind of slow, but man, he's a cold mofo this tournament. That PK against Senegal in the last minute, I mean, that's a hard PK to score. And he took it.
He assisted as well, I believe.
He assisted. He scored like 2 goals early this tournament. Like, he's just had a good tournament. He played really well against the USA, which wasn't hard.
Yeah, but that was the whole team.
But I just think he's playing really well, and I just think there's good vibes around Belgium right now. I was pretty impressed with their defense against the USA. I thought their fullbacks, Castañas and De Kruijper from Brighton, I thought both had good games. They're both solid fullbacks. And yeah, I wasn't too impressed with Spain. I know they played Portugal, who also have a really good midfield. So obviously Rodri and Pedri and Olmo kind of had to have their own battles within there, which is why the game probably wasn't so high scoring. But I think Yamal hasn't really showed up this tournament.
No.
And, I thought they would do better because they had him, but he's kind of just been, I know he struggled with injury a bit. So I could just see an upset here. I wouldn't be surprised if it went to PKs and Belgium won.
Okay.
That would be nice. I wouldn't mind Belgium winning.
Yeah.
De Bruyne getting out there, the Doku having his baby and celebrating all in one. Look at that.
Wow.
Doku's doing bad because he had his baby and he had a cold, they said.
That's what I said. He's sick and he had a baby.
God forbid the guy just wants a break.
All right, so let's go.
All right. So France, I just have to say real quick, I am for the underdogs in most of these games. Morocco, Belgium, next game, Norway, England. I want Norway to win.
Yes,
and
Norway.
I'm going for them.
I want Norway too.
Norway?
No, I want Norway, but
England.
This is not McDonald's. What you want is what you get.
Leo?
Norway.
Wow.
All right, now realistically speaking.
No, I'm going Norway.
You go Norway clean sheet?
No.
Extra time?
Yes.
PKs?
No.
Okay. Leo?
No clean sheet. And then extra time. No PKs.
Got it. Mario?
He went England.
England, regular time.
Same here. England, regular time. I think he will be no clean sheet.
No. I think Holland.
But England, a regular time. It's just England experience.
I know.
Their midfield is really good.
Yeah.
So
now, Norway defensively, they're very organized.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try to hold on to Kane. But now with Bellingham coming with the 2 goals coming back, it's going to be very difficult.
I'm just very hopeful.
But you know what? I'm with you. I would like Norway to win.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I would like, roll. All right, Argentina versus Switzerland. So Switzerland had a hell of a game against Colombia. Went into PKs. Colombia still got to go back to Colombia, learn how to take PKs. So Switzerland won. Argentina, surprising shock.
All right, Argentina.
So Switzerland, I'm going to go for Switzerland. Switzerland win. I think they're going to do it in, regular time.
Wow, okay.
No clean sheet.
Okay. Argentina.
Regular time, PKs?
You don't need deets. Regular time, win, clean sheet.
The people need the deets, though.
Yes.
It's just like common sense. Like, come
no,
on.
it's not. I need to know.
This is so freaking I truly.
Rigged.
Yes.
Leo?
I would say Argentina, although I would want Switzerland to win because they're a pretty big underdog.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
But I'm gonna have to go with Argentina, obviously. Clean sheet, no extra time.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Clean sheet. Switzerland don't get hoped.
Yeah, I'm going to say...
Come on.
Argentina win.
Mario! I'm on this alone.
Clean sheet and, Enzo Fernandez goal.
Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, Chelsea.
Really
Real
like him
Madrid.
that much?
Trying to up his value. He wants to go.
Oh,
He's supposed to be their next upcoming star, supposedly, or one of their best players.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually have a fun fact. So I read something that said any team that beats Japan. So the team that beats Japan, the team that they play after that beats them wins the World Cup.
The Norway.
And right now, that's Norway. So we'll see. 2010, I think it was 2018. Like the past like 3 World Cups, it's been true.
Nice.
So we'll see if that happens. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, please Google it because I didn't explain.
Go
that
back
well.
to school if you don't understand.
So another thing is there have been several records broken this World Cup. One of them is the Estadio Azteca made history.
Wow.
Estadio Azteca became the first stadium ever to host matches in 3 different men's World Cups. One in 1970, 1986, and 2026.
The great stadium. I don't blame
Yes.
them. It's a good
And
stadium.
they remodeled it, didn't they? It's huge now. There was a record-breaking TV audience, especially the England dramatic win over Mexico. It was the most watched overnight live broadcast in UK history. And also the United States round of 16 against Belgium drew 42 million viewers, a record for a soccer match in America.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty interesting. So, fantasy real quick. We're getting down to it. Mario, any changes?
I haven't made them just yet, but I'm looking at a few. I'm looking at some of the French guys to bring in. So Elise and Dembele, I've got a lot of funds because I got to get rid of Vinicius.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
bring in one of those guys.
And now you're going to have 4 transfers.
Yeah.
And you can also have 4 players from the same team. So, it gets better. Don't forget your chips. So I'm doing the same. Ganging up on France. Also added some defense from some defensive players from Spain, the keeper and everything. And I'm using the defensive chip, where you get, in order to lose your clean sheet, they have to score 2 goals.
Right.
So I'm using that. We'll see how it goes. As always, we thank you for your support, and don't forget to
Like,
subscribe.
And hit that notification button. We'll see you guys next video. Peace.
Woo!